Join me back. This is me checking the sheep, and I'll go into the barn at first. But they're all going that way into the field. Good. Come in here. Oh, there they all are. Look, you're looking, and you look, and you go, whoa, look at this. This is fucking piss easy. But why the fuck are they going on here? They shouldn't be going on here. Look, it's that gullible, you could literally walk up to it almost. And you don't say fucking farming in the UK is hard. Well, look at this. 45% wet. And then there's all your sheep. We've got a short bastard with horns. He'll try and headbutt you for no fucking reason. That one there just doesn't know what to do with its fucking self. It's just gonna run back into the barn. No, it isn't. I'm gonna try and get this one just to go that way. But they just jump over that wall. Originally the wall was this height. And then they started jumping onto it and then knocked all these bricks off. So you can see we've mucked out all that. Off here. You can see where I came at first, but this is just to measure how deep it was. It's all this here. And we've even got a fill point that runs under, or should be, that should run under, comes up over the doorway, comes back down, that runs into here. But couldn't tell you where it runs now because it doesn't get used because it's not able to be used. So and because this is the only water trough, if you look how high it is, no sheep's gonna be able to get up there and drink anyways, so we might be knocking it off. That's straw dust. But people say farming in the UK ain't hard. Right, let me just grab my rake. So, farming in the UK, not hard. Oh, I'd like to show you something. So my phone would just stay there. So I'm getting gloves on because I don't really want to touch that because I don't know what's actually been in here most days. Because we do put cows and sheep in here. So as you can see, so I'm going to come this way. I'm going to grab my trusty rake. Right? Trusty rake. Best rake ever. You know how it's half a rake. But you can't just tell me that, yeah. Soft. I did all that today. Right, but then, there's fucking a rock. Where do the rocks come from? Who fucking knows? They just end up getting knocked out of here, from there and there, because it's an old barn. But they don't treat it with respect. So while it doesn't get treated with respect, guess what happens? I have to come in here with a trusty rake, make a drainage ditch off the edge there, so we can try and get some of this water away and stuff. And one thing people forget is it's not just getting rid of all the water from here. Like, we've got to get it from, like, see, that's hard. You've got no signs of getting that out. I might even go and move that one, just so I can show you. But like, this is what I mean. Like, they just get trapped in their own stuff. So like, you can't actually move them unless you've got the proper machinery. Meaning, if we hook a quad bike onto it, it's barely gonna move. I'm gonna grab my favourite other tool that should, it's in here. I grab this good old coal shovel. And then, like, beside that's that, right? This green shit here is because it's been sat there for so long, it's not had been mixed up. This stuff here is so strawy, you can like just, and yeah, it's like, this is a puddle. Guess what? Every half an hour, you've got to get it to drain because of the slurry being so thin, it doesn't know how to. Oh, sheep. So like, so you look at that, 45% of that is just water. And like, under here is even worse. Like, you've got that to deal with, and all this, and that. And like me saying, oh, we try and stay in the dry spot. That field has no dry spots. There's two sheep in the distance having a headbutt competition. So who's got the best head to get a girlfriend or have a boyfriend or something. So yeah, we've got our own blue pipe down there. It's like, yeah, fucking sheep. Like, say that you don't work on a farm when you don't work, like, honestly, like, I don't understand this. Like, you will be stood here. Oh, here, blue pipe. Do you know how it's ended up here? Me. And I'm going to show you how long it is, because it's actually quite amazing that it is this long. And the fact it is this long scares me. Like, I don't know how far I'll get before them sheep see me as time to run. But like, start of it goes all the way this way. All, like, first kink comes, keeps going, keeps it gone. Oh, the end. And I couldn't tell you if it works or not because no one has enough free time to check this kind of stuff. It's like, the main issue is that I get is how come farmers don't have, like, why do sheep farmers not have anything between their farm with? We do. It's called water. But say if the water goes out for the entire area you're in, guess what? All your sheep sheep troughs, please. So like, water. then you run into the issue of you have no water to clean anything with. And I get asked all the time, well, why let it get to that point? We don't. We'll go clean my hands and I'll bring you with me. So like, here, I've stood in this. Like, that's another section. All the concrete here, guess what? Just disappears. Like, oh, down I go. Yeah, that's the issue. Is now I'm caked in it. So yeah, because I fell there. Because your feet get stuck in there. So like, I'll get a bucket of water in a bit and go and chuck it on there to stop it from being as a dick. Like, the sheep undercut that. It's so sturdy because it's a thick slab set of concrete. So like, oh, 2 sheep there. But like, you don't understand, like, the hassle on this here is look at that. Right, what? Right, ready? Right, why? You wonder why they do it? Well, the main issue is because you're going to run them. When you run them, it gets the best. Because it gives them no time of fucking fitness. They give you the all high time of fitness. So, like, these sheep, especially this one, there is a dick. If you had to work with him, work with me, you wouldn't last a month. Because I'm not on a quad bike again. Because I would actually be using the quad bike and parking it in sensible spots. Right, let me find what happened. Like here, the water table's so shit. Now, you move that, water comes out of there. So like, I want like people to tell me, how does your family farm run? Do you have that odd fallout where you want to sell all the animals? This isn't even all of them. There's still more in another barn. So like, no one understands in any kind of fit, shape or form how a sheep farmer handles. Like, I've got fucking hundreds of sheep up there hiding from me, and I've got about 5 to around 20 some of them over there hiding away from me. Now they're all gonna go that way, because that's how sheep are. They don't make your life easy, they make it fucking mega hard. And you know why they make it mega hard? Because they're only sheep and their brain's about the size of that. Right? It's not fun. At all. Like, family people go, oh, well, why do you work on a sheep farm? Because it's a fucking good pay. Because you get paid a tenner an hour on my farm. And before any of you lot ask, no, you can't just join it for free. You've got to show them that you know how to farm. So sorry, but unless you know how to farm, that want to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, go ahead. Or wake up at any time in lambing time to go out searching for that one sheep in the barn that wants to lamb, or waiting for it to. It won't, but as soon as you turn your back it lambs, because it's lamb alive. So like, as you can't tell, I deal with all these sheep on a fucking daily basis, and I'm not any happier. I'm not, because look, now I've got a fucking rabbit den, I'm guessing. Not even just one, fucking 3 of them, 4 of them, 2 there, 2 there, fucking 2 in there. Before any of you go, well, why do you hate rabbits? Because they dig up your own grassland. Like, they'll go in a field and go, oh, this is a good field to dig in. Like, here, again, there's like fucking 1. Here, just 1 here. There's a fucking no one over here. Like, all this is flooded after a month's worth of fucking rain, but like, this is an old area. Field mice. I could walk through here and point out every little hole I find. Field drain. Field drains. That one is actually a field drain. Ooh. That could be a good sign. That's got water in. It's the actual first one I found that might actually have some water in it, but guess what? It doesn't seem to actually be working anymore because it's not connected, but it's nice to know that I've still got one that works. So now I'm going to have to find if it comes out in here, because if I don't know where that field drain comes out at, I'm not going to be able to unbury it. And I'm not even wanting to know where it comes out actually anymore, because I just have to know. I'm going to be digging it up anyways, because it's just that easy to tell. Oh no, found it. Oh, found a field drain. Don't know if it's the right one. Okay. It's got water in. It's got water coming out of it. Like, again, utilities. Pump zone. Like, water's coming out of there, but we don't know where that one actually comes from, because we're not asked to see where that one comes from. We know water comes out of this top one here, then we know that that's overflowing. But yeah, and I'm not on their land, because their land is the big fence around. And I won't go in there because I hate utilities. I don't hate them, I just don't like how much work they do in a day. Kind of don't keep up with the work. Ow. Yeah, another one. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's a knee tag on that one. Bastard. That's deep. Fucker. Sorry about my language, but like, farmers really get really angry at times. As you probably know if you're actually from a farmer side of family, farmers don't like, if you piss a farmer off, you've actually done it quite well. I don't know where that goes. I think it just follows the railway line. But this is like the closest I'll go to utilities boundaries is to the point where I might have to go and get that ear tag to see if it's my sheep or a different sheep. But yeah, it's quite hard. But I don't know where this one actually comes from. And I don't know if this one actually ties off from the railway line or not. Oh, I missed somewhere. So like, this is me showing you what some of the sheep are like and what not all the sheep are like. Some want to be your mate, some of them you just want to sit there and curse at them all day. But you can't blame the sheep for everything. Couldn't tell you where that one comes from. I'd have to wait until water drops quite a bit before I can actually say if that field drain up there is actually working. It is quite a hard job, farming, to be honest, especially with like how the government's making things for farmers. He's not making it easy, so yeah, it's not the greatest thing in the world, farming at the moment. The government's making it hard. Like, our taxes have just gone up again with us. I think that's just how normal ones think, my boss is saying, but and that's not a field drain. But like, you look how deep that is, and you feel the throw. Like, you kind of just look at things and you go, well, look at that. Like, that's kind of like catching its own water. So I'd have to I actually think I'd have to dig that one up and find it, and find out where that one flows. And I have now just I figured out I've got a hole somewhere in my boot. That's not the main issue. I don't know where the fuck that could have come from. I'm still gonna go and put it in here because I can. Do you know what? I'm gonna mark that, like doing that. That field drain must run. That other pipe actually runs that way. So I could actually find if that field drain there is blocked. I think this could be then another part of the field drain here. Yeah, field drain. So the field drain actually runs under here, but it can't cope at the moment because it's always full, because that's where we live. You know, rabbit was digging there. If anyone knows like really good hunters, pass them over. Because I'd like to see if they wanted to come through sharp and hunt, because honestly this is shockingly terrible. I don't say this, I mean like even to just trap moles at one point is just to trap the moles. So like, because the moles make it worse for us. So I couldn't tell you why, they just do. And there's the sheep going back towards their barn, but then you've got the other two over there, group of sheep further up, playing a game of who can get concussion the quickest. All of them are down by the river, or not even river, stream, whatever you want to call it. And one thing, over in Cumbria, the seagulls are protected. As well as, I don't think pigeons are, but seagulls are. Don't know who wants to protect fucking seagulls, because they really get on your nerves. In the countryside, I think you should be able to shoot them, because all they do is just come. Like, they're not even crows. They are crows up there. So that's why I'm out here checking sheep and checking the filtering, because all that there is caused because of one filtering that I don't think actually works. He looks like he's kissed the ground before. I think he's done a me. I'm gonna go down and across the river this bit, like here, and yeah, look along this edge here to see if I can find any more field drains. But I don't think I will. That's bedrock. I'm not sure what that is. All that stuff there. I think that might be bedrock as well. I'm not sure. No, before anyone asks, we don't actually have this as a silage field. The next one over is a silage field. So we're alright if any of the water in there comes over here and floods in here, because this is only for livestock. So they get this entire area to themselves, really. I am currently walking on this side of the floodplain, because this isn't wet, because it's got that near it, it's not too bad. Yeah, a lot of us see that that's an issue with all that being how it is. There's a co-op pack in the stream. This area is a low spot, but I suppose with a farm, all fields have a low point and a high point, but I kind of just get to the point of where we don't really care too much. And the reason we haven't got a water trough but hooked up into this system is because I just drink the water from the actual stream, because it's just too much fat to run a water trough in this field, because it's not wide, it's kind of long ways. Takes you about 15 minutes on a quad bike, and I know 25 minutes on a by foot to walk from one side of the field to the other. As well as, like saying before in the short, us checking the rivers and stuff at the gates and stuff, we also like checked for walls here. So like we haven't put the pallet up, we had put a gate up. The farmer there's put the gate up. I don't know what that one is, but yeah, I don't want to hear anyone come at me because the way I farm. I hear it all the time on TikTok. It kind of gets on your nerves after a certain long distance, but one thing I say, if you are coming to the local Lake District, like Cumbria and Shap, just keep your Red Bull cans in your car. I don't want my sheep getting the last milligram of your energy drink, because guess what, that means I'm chasing after them, not you, me. And I'm sorry to break it to you, I may have energy, but I haven't got enough energy, and it's just toxic to the sheep. Do you want to see something really amazing though? This is one of the old drainage ditches here. And I have got a hole in my boot, in my Wellington. I can feel it. So that could be a fun part. Like, this is what I mean by, like, mate, if you're gonna bring your flipping Red Bull cans and stuff and buy them, just keep them in your car. What's the point of actually buying them if you're not gonna keep them in your car? Because, like, one of them's the new-ish one. It's like, I have to then put them on the side for either me to come back with a litter box and stuff and put them in, Like here again, no fence post that we've given utilities for if there's not sheep in. You want to keep the gate open. Put it in the ground and put the gate, let the gate tap it. Just have to hit it in a little bit, not too much, but hit it in a little bit. So yeah. If you want to see, like this is where our water's cut off. That's where utilities water cut off is. It's like, it goes from there, all the way to over there. But we don't know where it runs. So we can't really dig in here. Yeah, that used to be an actual old water trough at one point. Yeah, it used to be a water trough, but then soon as it's fucking sheep came in here, they just put all the dirt in it by running up against it. But look at that. Look, I don't understand sheep. Like, they're tempted to break out through that field wall. Stamp your feet, I dare you. I know you've got a broken leg. Like, this is the damage they've done. It's not too bad there. But here, they kind of brought it on themselves. And they eye up, like, they can go, oh, I can jump down there. But you know, if they jump down there, they can't get back up. If they can't get back up, guess what? We don't really want them over here because that's a mouse trap. That's a mole hole. Field mouse. I think there's a field mouse in there, but a sheep stood in it. So it is actually the one that's probably broken his back leg. Yeah. I don't see why sheep have to be such inbred about touching a fence. But we've got broken posts everywhere. But then I could actually not tell you where we get under most days. So I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna go and put it on the other side of that fence because it gets rid of it. Because we don't really want it. We're gonna have the sheep and such. So this is what I use one hand sometimes to do, is as soon as you get a bit of it gone over, you kind of can just start pushing it over, and as soon as you get to like the last bit, this is the part I hate because you're actually fighting yourself. And all these are injured sheep that probably won't be able to have lambs, to be honest. And that's actually the reason they're in here, because we know they can't have lambs. I'm going to use this, I think, as a way to stop them, I think, but I don't think it'll work. No, it won't. Better off chucking things up against it, but who knows. Like, farmers have enough stress as it is because of how people voted in a guy, trusted him, got the trust, and then just got rid of it in about 3 days. But that's how Labour is. Surprised we've gone for Labour again, to be honest. There used to actually be a fence here. That goes to the wall, or goes into the wall to hold the wall, which is why the fence. Look, that's what I love, is after a morning going out feeding, the troughs up, all of them are stood there eating out of them. I'm not going to hop down because I don't want to disturb them, but yeah. Like when a farmer says, oh my god, that was such a good somewhat of a day, he actually means it was a really good day, but just in his way, meaning it was a good day but also a shit day. Oh, fuck. Looks like I'm stopping off at the stream to wash my hands, so yeah, I'm not too bothered. I might just go back home because I'm done working for the night, but like I'll be coming back out here with Harry and probably pounding that in, to be honest, where there isn't a rock. But I don't know. I'll have to come out here anyways to check them, so I'll probably video that. But yeah, it's up to you lot if you see these videos or not. Really, I'm gonna come out here and video again. I might bring something to. Look at that, there's a sheep over there. Like, you can see what I mean. The sheep just don't, like, look at that. I start walking this way and they all run. You know why they all run? Because they're wusses. Like, that's a solid fence post. Oh, sheep. Some of these that won't run. So here you're coming, but won't run. I've got a fence post there. So like, this is where I hate looking, because I know that wall's gonna be a div to rebuild. And the reason I use the word div is because it is a div to rebuild a wall. Because rebuilding a wall is quite a dickhead of a thing. It's not the nicest thing to do, rebuild a wall. If I ever film myself doing a wall, I'll put it on YouTube and you'll see what I mean. And if there is any farmers watching, you probably already know the pain, to be honest, because it's not a great one. So yeah, we'll see you, and I'll probably do another video tonight. Yeah, I mean not like in the next 2 hours, I mean like maybe when it's dark and I'm using my head torch and everything as well, and we'll go and do sheep check all the sheep and make sure they're there. But if anything, I'll just take you on a walk and show you some of the downsides of living in the countryside and the upsides, but mainly it's sometimes the downsides. I'll take you to one of the hills I hate working and going to get sheep off, so I'll definitely take you up that way. I won't do it now because it's getting towards 40 minutes. So yeah, hope you had fun watching. Sorry about the language again, but I suppose you guys might need to know that farmers swear more than you think they will. If I get these videos taken down, they get taken down, I'll just refilm them, but just don't swear at all, and probably put music over. I'll beep them out, but yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, but if you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. I'm not too bothered, don't want to be a famous YouTuber. Go and subscribe to School GT and Ian B. So So yeah, go and subscribe to them and show him some luck, good support, because he helped me set up my YouTube channel. As a farmer, I don't know how to do that kind of thing. So yeah, if there's any girls out there that see me as attractive, let me know. I'll be happy to talk to you privately, but yeah, see you no time. Bye.